Hello everyone, today we're going to be introducing the Good Time system, which is a spinal surgery recovery monitoring system. This system's intended use case is inside a hospital, and the main users are medical personnel who will be operating the system, and then patients who will be the subjects of the system. The main purpose of this system is to encourage patient compliance with prescribed exercise activities after surgeries, as well as provide data to attending physicians so that they can monitor patient recovery. There are three subsystems to our system. You have a body sensing mattress topper, a electromyograph system or EMG system, and then a pedometer system as well. Here we have our three subsystems hooked up to a hypothetical patient. In real life, this mattress topper here would be on a bed. So the first system I'll be talking about is the body sensing mattress topper. As you can see here, there's a force sensor connected to it, and this encourages patient compliance because when the patient is in bed for too long, the body will be sensed and an alarm will go off. Additionally, you also have an EMG hooked up to the patient, so during patient recovery, they will be prescribed in-bed exercises where they will flex their leg muscles, and data will be collected about those muscle activations. Finally, we also have our wireless pedometer here, which will create profiles of step counts that the patient has taken throughout their recovery, which can be sent wirelessly to the physician. Two aspects of our system that we think set it apart are the fact that the body sensing mattress topper and the EMG are integrated into one system, as well as the fact that our step counter is wireless and communicates to the computer via Bluetooth.
So this is our pedometer, and Katie is wearing the pedometer on her wrist. And then the session starts with when we press the start here, and then we can save how many steps the patient has walked into a text file. For now, we're just saving it on the desktop. When press OK, the pedometer starts to record how many steps the patient has walked. And when she starts to walk, the number increasing whenever she walks. And that's a good number. And then she can press reset when she wanted to start a new session. And now she begins the second session, and then she starts to walk again. And the pedometer just keep counting the number through the communication with the Bluetooth of the board. And then she pressed the reset again. The number go back to 0, and now we stop the lab view. So after we finish the recording, and then we can click the text file and then see how many steps she walks for each session. And also it shows the time and the exact date of the session.
We're going to go ahead and start our body sensing mattress topper and EMG combo program by pressing start. And it asks if this is a new patient, which we're going to say is no. We select our old patient and say it's selected. And then it asks for the next system state, which we're going to choose EMG. Here we have EMG, we have the live feed, and then our entire session's EMG will display here once we're done. So we're going to go ahead and press collect data and ask our patient to do a couple of muscle flexes. And you can see that when she flexes, when it goes above the max threshold value here, then it'll light up an LED. So you can see the LED lighting up each time her muscle reading goes over the threshold value. So we're going to go ahead and stop the EMG collection, and we can see that our entire session data has showed up here, and we can see nice peaks from when her muscle has been activated. Now we can view past max data values. So what our program does is selects the max from each of these and displays it on a new graph. So we can see here we have each of the maxes over this entire amplitude, and we can go ahead and save this data, which will be used later, and then we can go ahead and end the EMG state. We also have the body sensing mattress topper state, which is going to be selected now. And we set the max time duration that the patient can be in the bed before reminding them to get back out of the bed, and we set it for 30 seconds for sake of time. And we're going to go ahead and start the program. So here you can see that the patient was on the bed by the red LED that was lighting up, and then after the 30 seconds overlapped, then the program reminded the patient to get off the bed, which we're going to say okay. And then once the patient gets off the bed, then we have a nice noise saying that good job for getting off the bed. The LED turns off, and then the working LED is on. Once the patient gets back on the bed, the LED will turn back on, the work LED turns off, and then the time gets overlapped again. and we can say, okay, get off the bed, but if she doesn't get off the bed, the alarm continues. We can also choose to mute the alarm, which will mute the alarm for a certain amount of time before, again, reminding the patient to get off the bed, which this time we say, okay, the patient gets off the bed, and we hear the nice noise again. Now we're going to go ahead and end the body sensing mattress topper and shut down the entire system.